somebody DM'd me. There was a show we did a couple weeks ago, Dan, about how to properly take nudes,
right,
and dick pics, and the hilarity that I find in dick pics. And I said, if you had a weird one, just send it to my Instagram and I'll look at it, or Dan's. So it's at STJames on there. This girl hit me up and she goes, hey man, I was listening to the show. She goes, I got a weird nude for you. And I was like, oh, all right. She was like, if you're cool with it, like, I don't know if the shit you guys say on the show is true. And I was like, no, absolutely. Let me see that dick. I wanted to see the dick.
It was a dick pic that some dude had sent her and she wanted to show you.
Correct. Yeah. And she was like, I was like, just out of curiosity, what's the reasoning behind that? Oh,
that sounds really nice, doesn't it? That's a Sprite Claw being made.
Is that ASMR? ASMR for White Claw?
I gotta say, that sounds pretty fantastic in the ears.
Pretty fantastic in the ears, yeah.
That's the sound of my alcoholism right there, folks.
And that's a Sprite Claw you just did. That's natural lime and lemon.
Yep.
By the way, we're working on our own seltzer too. Dude, Tactical Brewery, Doug from Tactical Brewery said he said we should have a sample of it.
Shit.
So anyways, this dick pic that was sent in was as weird as advertised. Like I couldn't believe it. So homeboy looked like he had put his leg up on the top of the toilet, like not on the seat, but on the rim. Correct. So upper decker style. Like he went up on the upper deck, and then he put the camera down, iPhone style, underneath his asshole, and then caught it up from there, but pulled his dong up from the other side. So left hand on dong, right hand on phone. You could see his asshole, his taint, his balls, and then the top of his penis, which he was kind of, it was hung like Epstein. Like he was, he was definitely
not by himself.
No, not exactly.
So it's what do you mean when you say bad dick pic? Because to me,
it was a terrible dick pic. Here's why.
No, but this guy is clearly communicating with you with that picture.
What's he saying with that?
He's saying that I want you to pay some attention to my balls and my fucking taint and my butthole. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken the fucking picture. That to me is like, I'm gonna put celiac warning on all my stuff because there's fucking gluten in it, right? I don't want anybody to get sick. That is, you're making a definitive statement. This is what this particular product is. This product, if you were to be interested and reach out to me, is that you're going to put your mouth in my butthole at some point, or at least a finger in there, right?
Yeah, I'm trying to find the girl's name, and I'm also debating of whether or not I should actually say it.
Oh, you should say her whole name, and then I'll find out. I'll use Accurant to find out what her home address is, and we'll put that up here, too. We should start doxing people, but for no reason. Just friends of ours. Jared used to do that. Jared, actually, Heather was dating this dude in Florida. I think it was like 2010 or some shit, and they broke up. And then he put the guy's name. He put like a fucking shirtless picture of the guy and the guy's phone number on a billboard on a major intersection in Florida, right?
Yeah.
And the guy apparently got a couple of dates out of it. So
yeah,
it's nothing new. We actually toyed with the idea when Bert Koontz first moved to San Antonio. We were gonna make a billboard that said Bert Koontz, or Bert from TV, now in Utah.
In Wyoming?
Yeah. No, in Utah.
Oh, in Utah.
When he first moved to Utah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm looking for her name here. Let's see. There it is. Fuck. How do I can show you this. They won't be able to see it, right? So I tell you what. Go to a single of Dan so I can show him this picture. Can you comment on that? Like,
yeah, that's weird. What I'm looking at basically, it looks like a peach with a hot dog stuck in it.
Yeah, and it's like, why was that your angle, dude? Like,
it looks like he might have a nice dick, but that you can't really, and that's a weird, like, again, I don't know, you can't actually see his butthole, so I'm not sure what he's trying to communicate with that.
There's so much hair, though, that it's like, man, I don't know any girl who wants to physically see this. The other part about it was, I'm looking at the background, right? There's a large bucket with rope. That is kind of off to the side of the toilet, but maybe underneath the sink. So I don't know if there was a leak in the sink in his own bathroom, and that's what that bucket was for, or some other shit. And then all of his clothes and dirty towels they're all over the fucking floor here. So right away, you're saying this. Here's how hairy I am. Here's my asshole, my taint, my whole shit, and then the back of your legs and everything else. But then also, this is a disgusting bathroom. So even if we do hook up, and maybe we might live together someday and settle down together, this is how gross that I am. You're going to have to clean up after me because of all this shit on the floor.
Or I might just need a new roof.
Maybe.
Yeah, maybe he's in the market
Slowly.
for a new roof. That's true. Yeah.
I can say her name because this is going to give anything away. Her name is Sarah.
Sarah.
I'll just go with Sarah. That's all it says. But she said, just finished watching Fake News, and I've got an amazing dick pic angle. I'm sure that is not in your gallery of dick pics to send to your boys. Oh, well, so I can tell you her name then. Gingers_anatomy.
Anatomy. Yeah, I know her.
Yeah.
She's funny.
That's a great handle, by the way.
That is, yeah.
But it was awesome, and I was like, shit. Fucking hey, that's great, dude. I mean, absolutely great. Again, it's an art form. Take a class. Do not just send the first pic that you take, right? Go through a series of them. Maybe put it on burst or something if you have an iPhone, and then scroll through those. I would highly recommend Snapseed. You know what I'm saying?
Snapseed?
Snapseed, yeah.
What is that? Snapseed. I don't know what that is.
Snapseed is an app that it's probably the best filter app I've seen for filters and shit like that. You can make it look vintage and everything else. Really make that dick pic who you are. Don't just blast out a dick pic and then you need it to go. It's got to be on brand with what you are. But people are sending those in, and I'm proud of it. And sure enough, she was like, holy shit, I can't believe you responded to that. Yes, I wanted to see the dick pic.
It's funny.
Yes, it's great.
You are in particular are enamored with
Male nudity.
Just tickled by male nudity, really. I don't know what the other tickled is kind of an old-fashioned way to say that, but I don't know if there's a modern way to say that. You just you titter almost when you see, especially if it's in public.
Yeah.
Like if it's a live human being in public with his dick out, that's pretty much the end of it for you.
Greatest thing of all time.
If you walked in and just saw two dudes fucking, that'd be it. You would have a heart attack and die right there.
It would be hilarious.
And to be honest, if you do ever see that in a public setting, you should just, I'll hand you my gun. You can kill yourself because it's never going to get better for you than that.